Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to show you how you can make quick and easy cold smoked salmon. Let's get into it. Right, now you may be on a budget or you may not have a big enough family to feed with a whole side of smoked salmon. You may just want to take a cut like this, and it's perfectly doable to turn a piece of salmon like this into smoked salmon. You don't need any fancy paraphernalia, and I'll take you through the process from start to finish. First thing we're going to do, we've got a glass dish here. We're going to put some salt in the bottom, and this is really just to act as a sponge and soak up some of the brine that's going to leach out of this when we cure it in salt. And we're going to use this side of salmon here. It's about 500 grams. We're going to get the sides coated, and then literally we're just going to plonk that in the base like so. Onto it, we're just going to put a very gentle coating of salt. Make sure that we get it coated as evenly as we can. We don't want too much salt on there, just so that there's a nice little dressing there. You see I've got a little bit of salt there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap that so that that falls to the side. So that's now down the side. Put a little bit of salt down the side, and if you look underneath, you can't see any salmon because that's completely covered in salt. Now all we need to do is cover this over with a piece of cling film. We're going to stick this in the fridge, and that's going to cure for around about 18 hours. If you don't like it too salty, you can actually cure it for a little shorter time, probably around about 12 hours, and this will be ready. As soon as it comes out the fridge, we'll get this prepped and in the smoker, and I'll show you how we do that in the next bit. Then rinse this in the sink. This can now go in the fridge for about 12 hours to develop a pellicle. Right, these two lovely pieces of salmon. You can see the one we're curing at the top of the page, and this is a piece of sockeye salmon here. And they've both been drying in the fridge for around about 12 hours. And you can see on the surface this really nice shiny salt and protein glaze, colloquially known as a pellicle. And this is a sticky, sort of tacky surface coating which naturally forms, and it allows the smoke to stick to it. The next stage for these two lovely pieces of salmon are to go straight into the cold smoker, and we'll do that now. Okay, this has been in the smoker now for a very long time, so I'm just going to secure. Oh, that smells absolutely amazing. So we've been smoking this salmon for 48 hours. And you can see the smoke generator in the base there. That's completely burnt out now. That's great. So that's been loaded twice, that smoke generator. And you can see that salmon. Look at the oils on that. What a shine. How delightful. So this is the sockeye, and this is the standard farmed salmon. But even that's got the most amazing colour on it. Right, let's take these inside. Right, we'll take these inside and taste them. Okay, here we have the farmed salmon. So we'll take some slices from this and board these up as well. So I'll reserve that little slice for me. And then we'll just take these slices off. This is known as de-slicing. It's called de-slicing because the shape of that looks like a capital D, if you have an imagination. The slices we're taking are 2 to 3 millimeters thick. Sometimes they're a little bit thinner. The oil on this is absolutely delicious. You hear reports of farmed salmon being a lot fattier. But that actually, in my view, adds to the mouthfeel because you're taking away a lot of the moisture, so the fish isn't going to be slimy. And I think for a lot of people, when it comes to smoked salmon, being a little bit slimy can be an issue. That's what puts a lot of people off smoked salmon. But if you have smoked salmon and it's cured properly and it's smoked properly, it shouldn't be slimy. It should be lovely and lustrous and glossy like this. I mean, if you look at that, that's got the most amazing shine to it. So let's bag this up. We'll see what they both look like when bagged up. If you're interested in getting hold of some gold boards, certainly in the UK, we do sell these on our website, coldsmoking.co.uk. Just go to our shop page and you can pick some of these up. Well, there you have it. That's our cold smoked salmon on the gold boards in the vac bags. Now we can freeze that down or we can offer it as gifts as it is to people and they can take it away and enjoy it. It's absolutely delicious. Now, I just want to say before I go that we did have some issues with the smoke generator whilst we were smoking using some oak and beech. It wasn't a wood dust issue, but I'll cover that in a separate video. If you do have any questions or comments about the video or about the whole process of making smoked salmon, please leave them in the comment section. I do try and answer all those questions and comments, and let me know what you think. Until then, we'll see you on the next one. Take care.